Hi there, hope you're having a pleasant day wherever you may be. Today I'm going to check out some cacti. I'm at Saguaro National Park. Here I am at Saguaro National Park, just outside of Tucson. Saguaro National Park actually is split up into two, an east and a west, and it's divided by the city of Tucson. I only had time to come to the east side, and it's really nice. The highlight of this trip is an 8-mile scenic drive, which it's really windy, and you have a lot of cyclists as well, so you got to go really slow. But you want to go slow anyway, because you want to take in the sights. You want to take in all the cacti. You know, for those that can't really appreciate the desert, scenes like this that might turn you. The namesake, the saguaro, derived from a Native American name and sort of altered by the Spanish, so that's what we ended up with, saguaro. These things are capable of getting upwards of 40 feet tall and living over 150 years, even more so. Yeah, they're pretty cool things to see up close, as opposed to just driving by on the road. And then what's kind of cool is inside they have like a rib cage kind of. It's weird. Helps them kind of be sturdy. But yeah, these things are amazing. They provided food for the people and other animals. They provide shelter for certain animals. Yeah, they're pretty diverse. So you'll notice that some of the saguaros have little holes in them. Some have a lot of holes in them. Those are caused by a woodpecker. And what happens is when the woodpecker's done with the hole, other animals come and use it. It's like a little free condo in the saguaro. Owls and other animals like that, they'll use that because the saguaro is pretty insulated from the summer heat, so it makes a great little home. So look at that, symbiosis. Thanks, woodpecker. So behind me is a saguaro forest. It's kind of weird to use the term forest in a desert, but if you really think about it, what makes it any different? There's just as many saguaros out there as there would be pine trees or whatever you'd think of a traditional forest. And you can see they're all scattered over. It's really cool looking. It really is a forest. From this vantage point, you get a real sense of the encroachment of man. In the distance, you can see the fringes of Tucson, and here's the national park. So that's why they made a national monument back in 1933 and a national park, I believe, in '94, to preserve the area. So it goes without saying that Saguaro National Park has a lot of saguaro cactuses. However, those aren't the only ones. You see all sorts of cactuses, like Nepales, choyas, these ones called, I think they're called barrels, and a bunch of other ones. So you're not just going to see saguaros here. They're actually, in general, cacti are they're very photogenic. They're very cool looking, especially if you can get a little stark contrast with the background, with the mountains and everything. Beautiful out here, really beautiful. So it's springtime right now, so this is probably the time to come. It's not too hot. So I only walked one or two of the really short trails, and one thing I did notice is don't lose your balance. It's prickly on both sides of the trail, so it's gonna hurt if you fall. And it also makes you appreciate the people that were kind of trailblazers in this area of the country. You know, it's not easy to walk. Everywhere you walk, there's an obstacle. And who knows? That's just the cactus. Who knows what kind of animals? Scorpions, snakes, things like that. Man, kudos to them. I tip my hat. All in all, though, Saguaro National Park is, at least the east side, it's beautiful. You know, if you can appreciate deserts, come check it out. You know, if you're in the Tucson area, it's not too far out of town. You know, it doesn't take too long. It can primarily be a drive park. There are some hikes. I didn't do any of them because it's kind of warm and just wasn't in the mood. But yeah, gotta love this Arizona desert landscape. It's gorgeous. So come on down. So I kind of neglected also the obvious, that the movie industry, with westerns being filmed in the area of Arizona, skyrocketed the saguaro to international notoriety as a symbol of the Wild West. So people from all over the world are familiar with that cactus, thanks in part to, I guess you could say, Hollywood and Western movies.